Len Berman in the morning.
On 710 WOR.
Well, at 8:41, this is very exciting. I think this is just because David Paterson is here as my special co-host. Guess who's on the line all the way from China? Now, this guy must be exhausted. He's given a big speech in South Korea. Now, all the way from Asia, President Donald Trump. Good morning, sir, or rather, good evening.
Good morning, good evening. You know, frankly, Len, I can't tell. The blinds are shut in my hotel room. Hey, is that Governor Paterson on the show with you? Is that what I understand? Hello, Governor.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw you was the New Year's Eve party at Mar-a-Lago.
Yes, in 2014 into 2015.
I set you up with Serena Williams, remember?
Yes.
Wait a second, really?
It's a long story. I'll tell it to you later, Len.
Okay.
In tennis, love means nothing. You know that.
Yes.
Since we've seen you, you have quite the staff entourage with you there in Asia, don't you?
All the big hitters are here, Len. We got Secretary of State Tillerson, Chief of Staff John Kelly, Jared, Ivanka. We even invited Chris Christie on the Japanese leg of the trip, before he had to fly back to Jersey to vote, which didn't count at all. Then we stuck him while he was in Japan, we stuck him in a huge diaper, and he won all of his sumo wrestling matches. Oh. He made it to the quarterfinals, which was very surprising.
There's a sight. Christy and sumo. Hey, you're headed to, you're in China, and then Vietnam is next, right?
That's right. After China, Vietnam, my Secret Service detail will be carrying me around like a human rickshaw the entire time because my bone spur deferment is still in effect.
Of course.
Just mention the word Vietnam, huge flare-ups to my bone spur.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Anything else on the agenda, Mr. President?
Well, I've scheduled a conference with the leaders of all the important Asian countries. We're going to brainstorm new nicknames for Kim Jong-un. Whoever can beat Rocket Man gets a free stay in a Trump property of their choice, as long as it's Mar-a-Lago on a Tuesday between the hours of 2 and 6.
There he goes. They're promoting his properties. Sir, hard to believe, but today marks the 1-year anniversary of your election.
Wow. And the funny thing is, 1 year later, some liberals' eyes still aren't dry. They're still crying. No, seriously, there's a lot to be proud of, Len, with what my administration's been able to do in such a short period of time. For starters, it only took 9 short months to have members of my campaign indicted in the Mueller probe. 9 months.
Quite an
Obama
accomplishment.
didn't even have any indictments after 8 years. What a loser. And more good news, if Mueller hands down another indictment this week, I win the White House office.
You're right.
710 WOR.
The voice of New York.